Court has a look at your forecast.
That's right, Lauren. And for today, the heat persisting, but it's a pleasant start to your morning. Temperatures are comfortably cool early on today. And while they aren't projected to end up as hot as they have over the last couple of afternoons, we're still ranging 10 plus degrees above average. So the heat is persisting. The heat and sunshine continuing into this weekend, but finally next week, looks like we've got that cooling trend we've been hoping for that's going to be arriving. And as far as what we're seeing outside this morning, here's that live look at the Sundial Bridge in Redding. Clear skies. And as I'd mentioned, a pleasantly cool start to the morning. So if you're hoping to get that fresh air, looks like before 9 a.m., it's going to be your sweet spot today. Temperatures right now low to mid 60s in the valley, 60s to lower 70s in the foothills. And we've now dipped into the 30s to 40s in our mountain zone. So temperatures are pretty brisk at the moment. Winds out of the northeast to 8 miles an hour in Red Bluff right now. Those winds will stay out of the north for the next couple of hours, but then this afternoon they shift. We'll see them out of the southeast, and they're going to see gusts up to around maybe 15 miles an hour. So this is going to help to keep our high temperatures somewhat in check today as the Delta breeze cooling influence starts to move back into our region. Lighter winds tomorrow. Temperatures may trend up by a degree, maybe two. And then winds are stronger in the northeast corner of the state, leading to elevated fire danger in Modoc and Lassen County zones, and then lighter winds projected for Saturday. Saturday evening might get a little breezy, but nothing to write home about. Humidity not recovering well overnight. 34% now for Chico. We're seeing it higher for the rest of the valley, but below 60%, and likely to dip into the teens for the majority of the valley this afternoon. So it's going to be very dry for the air and our fuels. Very dry late in the fire season, primed to ignite. That's the big concern for fire danger. Clear skies overnight into this morning. On the hyper-local look at the satellite and radar, and now to the west coast look. High pressure off the coast, a weaker ridge to the north, and then another ridge off to our east, all acting as this blocking pattern to keep any real cooling influence at bay for now. But this cooler system tracking towards the Pacific Northwest from the Gulf of Alaska is going to start to flatten out that ridge a little bit, leading to a very slight decrease in high temperatures over the next couple of days. So sunshine at 8 a.m., more sunshine for you at noon. Bright out there for your commute home. Get the sunglasses ready to go. Dress in the light and loose fitting clothing. Clear skies overnight with sunshine to start your Friday. We'll see a couple of thin clouds just brushing on by, but we're not projecting any showers in our region. And we'll continue to have, for the most part, sunshine through Saturday. Might see a little moisture above us, but nothing expected to hit the ground. And then a few clouds overhead Sunday, but that's about it. Temperatures today ending up in the low to mid 90s for the northern mountains. We'll end up in the 80s to low 90s in the Sierra and Southern Cascades. Foothills in the mid 80s to mid 90s for your Thursday afternoon. And upper 90s to triple digits again in the valley. 99 degrees for Redding, 100 degrees in Red Bluff, 99 for Chico, 98 for Orville. Looks like 101 for Willows. So the heat is persisting across our region, but those high temperatures are not quite as hot as they were over the last few days. We'll dip into the mid to upper 90s Friday. We'll stay in the mid to upper 90s Saturday and Sunday with lows mostly in the 60s, but Redding could dip into the upper 50s Saturday morning. We'll see mid 90s Monday and then a dip to the low to mid 90s Tuesday, and then finally back into the upper 80s Wednesday. Lauren, if I were to extend this through the end of next week, projections currently have Northern California dipping into the 70s by next Friday. So at least there's an end in sight to this heat, but you have to contend with it at least through this weekend.
All right, that's exciting. Thanks, Court.